Hi students. Today, in this lecture we will talk about negotiation process. Negotiation process. The negotiation process at the diplomatic level between states is a complex and multi-step process that involves various stages. Negotiation is a process of communication between two or more parties to reach an agreement or compromise. The negotiation process can be broken down into the following steps. Number 1. Preparation. This stage involves preparing for the negotiation process, which includes defining objectives, establishing the negotiation team, researching the other side's position, and identifying potential areas of compromise. Number 2. Opening. This stage involves the initial meeting between the two sides, where they discuss the agenda, set ground rules, and establish the tone and atmosphere for the negotiation. Number 3. Exploration. This stage involves exploring the interests, needs, and concerns of both sides. It often involves exchanging proposals and ideas, as well as seeking clarification and asking questions. Number 5. Bargaining. This stage involves making offers and counter-offers, and negotiating specific terms and conditions. It is often the most intense stage of the negotiation process, as both sides try to find common ground while protecting their interests. Number 6. Agreement. This stage involves reaching a final agreement, which may involve compromises and concessions from both sides. Once an agreement is reached, the negotiation team drafts a formal document that outlines the terms and conditions. And number 7. Implementation. This stage involves implementing the terms of the agreement, which may involve additional negotiations and adjustments to ensure that both sides are satisfied with the final outcome. Conclusion. Throughout the negotiation process, the diplomatic teams may use various techniques to facilitate communication and build trust, including active listening, using clear and concise language, avoiding inflammatory language, and finding common ground. They may also use various strategies, such as making concessions, using deadlines, and using intermediaries to help facilitate the negotiation process. So the negotiation process at the diplomatic level is a challenging and complex process that requires a high degree of skill, patience, and diplomacy to achieve successful outcomes. Here we discuss some examples of successful negotiations at global level. There have been several important and successful negotiations at the global level since World War I. Here are some examples. Number 1. Treaty of Versailles, 1919. This treaty officially ended World War I and established the League of Nations, the first international organization dedicated to promoting peace and cooperation among nations. Number 2. Yalta Conference, 1945. This meeting between the leaders of the United States, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union established the framework for the post-World War II world, including the division of Germany into 4 zones of occupation and the formation of the United Nations. Number 3. Camp David Accords, 1978. These negotiations between Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin led to a peace treaty between the two countries, which has remained in effect to this day. Number 4. Montreal Protocol, 1987. This international agreement aimed to protect the ozone layer by phasing out the production and consumption of ozone-depleting substances. Number 5. Paris Agreement, 2015. This agreement, signed by nearly 200 countries, aims to combat climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions and limiting global temperature rise. These negotiations represent significant accomplishments in the pursuit of global peace, cooperation, and progress.